right, it's so good to be here. It's an honor. Oh, it's kind of a funny story how I got this show. I, the other day, unearthed an ancient sarcophagus and unleashed the soul of an ancient king. And that king said to me, "Thank you for releasing me. As a reward, I'm going to grant you the respect of your family. They're going to stop comparing you to your more successful little sister." And I said, "Actually, Artaxerxes the First of Persia, I just want to host the election night show at Doc's Lodge."
Yeah!
There we go! Woo! Yeah! It's finally here after 728 days of nightmares! We got a really good show for you tonight. We got Mikey Pullman headlining, we got L.J. Sullivan, Mary Cole, Casey Rocket, Dylan Hunter, all here to make you forget that the fate of our country hangs in the balance tonight. Yeah. I woke up with a hangover today. Yeah, my liver gathered up all of my organs, and they said, "Guy, you've got to stop this. This is our official protest. Enough is enough." And I said, "Listen, little buddy, election night is tonight. Maybe I'll stop stressing, and you guys can finally have some rest. Unless the Republicans hold on to the House. Then you better tell your friends to batten the hatches, because there is a hurricane a-coming. Its name is Bullet Rye, and they do not have a category high enough." Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else just like, oh, can't look away from the news. Your mental health is just a tattered little rag doll. Oh, yeah, me too. So did you do it? Did you vote? Yeah! That's what I like to hear. If you didn't vote, fuck you. Yeah. I want you to know that all the shit you said to your friends to justify that was stupid. And all your friends thought you were stupid. But you said stuff like, "Oh, the Democrats are just the lesser of two evils," or "I don't want to legitimize a corrupt electoral system by voting in it." Oh, was that you who didn't vote last time so nobody got elected president? Thank you so much for that. God. But you know what's awesome about the lesser of two evils? You know what's great? It's less evil! Yeah, way less children in cages. That one usually brings the room down. Election night nerves got everybody hyped up. All right, yeah, if you're still pulling that fucking, the lesser of two evil things, you're sort of like someone trapped in a house fire. But you are not going to let this firefighter save you because he has a Monster Energy drink tattoo. That guy probably sucks. But I'll bet he doesn't have a bunch of children in cages. Stop bringing that up, Eric. We're trying to make jokes. Yeah, it's too real. Children in cages. You know why it's too real? Because a bunch of dumb motherfuckers in swing states voted for Jill Stein. Why? What's it like to jerk off in an election booth? What if two people was gonna win? You were like, "I'm not gonna help, but this will make me feel good." Yeah. We're all so happy for you. Yeah. In case there's any secret Republicans in here that I'm losing with all of my liberalism, I just want you to know that I also love Randy Travis. I want a bathtub full of his voice. I want blankets woven of it. I want a wool peacoat lined with Randy Travis's voice to get me through the winter. Randy. I'm going to stop talking so much about this election stuff. I'm about at the end of the election material. But I want you to know that if you didn't vote, I want you to still enjoy the show. But I want you to make sure that you're not enjoying it as much as the people who voted. And I want you to carry this guilt with you for the next 2 years. And fucking vote next time. Unless you're going to vote Republican, then do not. Yeah. So So, let's address the elephant in the room. I am a man. And my hair is in a bun. As some people needlessly call it a man bun. I had to go on the internet to learn how to do my hair like this. I had to find a website for men, because apparently this is such basic knowledge that not a single woman on the internet has bothered to explain it. I found this website called thelonghairs.us, and they had a video. They spent 3 minutes of this 5-minute video just complaining that we call it a man bun. You want to know their cool name for it? You want to know? Yeah. I see some nods. They want to call it a highball. Yeah, because that's whiskey, and whiskey's mad stuff. Yeah. You guys, it's 2018. We don't have to do that shit anymore. We're changing the way we express masculinity, and that's great, because that means men, we don't have to do dumb shit like that anymore. You just enjoy your life. You don't have to butch it up first. And I was in line behind a gentleman at the grocery store, and he turned to me and all the people behind me in line, and he just had to make sure we knew that the unicorn cereal in his basket was for his daughters and not for me, or for him. And I tried to steal his cereal. I said to him, "Sir, until you spoke to me, I did not think you existed." Another time, I was on a date with a special lady friend. A gentleman at the table next to us ordered a very fancy barrel-aged imperial stout beer. They brought it to him in a special glass designed to make the experience of drinking that beer more pleasurable. It also kind of looks like a wine glass, and he could not handle it. He was like, "Well, I like this beer, man, but like, why'd they have to bring it to me in a bitch glass?" I don't like to use that word. That's what he said. He said bitch glass. I was offended. My date was offended. I turned to her. I said loudly, "That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard." And he heard me as I intended, and he looked over, and I sensed weakness. So I did this little trick that I learned from Saddam Hussein. You can do it too. I turned, and I made intense eye contact with him until he looked away. Yeah. This is a story about toxic masculinity that also is about how tough I am. Yeah, it turns out if you're rejecting feminine things to assert your own masculinity, what you're really doing is letting everyone around you know that I'm afraid if I drink from the wrong glass, my dick will fall off. Yeah, other things that didn't need to be butched up. Coffee. There's a coffee company based out of Utah called the Black Rifle Coffee Company. Yeah, the Black Rifle Coffee Company. Black Rifle. Because Jimmy, I went to the coffee shop the other day, and it seemed like the guy who made my drink didn't even know how to field dress a deer. And I went to the grocery store after, and not a single tin of coffee had a gun printed on it. So we're going to start the Black Rifle Coffee Company, and our slogan is going to be, because hipsters didn't invent coffee, which no one thought they did. But you make coffee, and if you have a problem with hipster coffee, I think you have never had good coffee. Damn right. Yeah, if I want a fucking killer drink, you give me goddamn Vampire Weekend on the radio. You give me a barista with a mustache that took way too much effort, funny glasses and suspenders. They will make your drink with love. It's so good. I hate Vampire Weekend. It's worth it for that drink. You know, that's about enough of me, probably. You think? I've been yelling a lot, but I want to leave you. Let's get the show started with a good note. Did you know that there is a death metal band, a real death metal band, with whom we share a planet, called Hatebeak, and their lead singer is a parrot? It's a parrot. I don't have a joke for that. I just wanted you to know that the world is a more wonderful place than you thought it was. All right, that's actually enough out of me.